Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Murph Media. Today's video we're going to be looking at the Lenovo 100S Netbook and kind of comparing it to the 100S Chromebook. So, here we go. The 100S sports a quad-core Atom processor, 2 gigs of DDR3 memory, and can have up to 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. The operating system is Windows 10, however it is a 32-bit operating system and has a tiny form factor with its 11-inch screen. If I'm to be perfectly honest, this is probably one of the worst keyboards I've ever typed on. Between stuck keycaps and a mushy experience, it is not fun to type on this keyboard. It's got 2 USB 2.0 ports, a microSD port, HDMI out, as well as the audio mic port, and then for the charger, man, am I the only one that wants to live in a world where we don't have bricks on the end of the cord? For real. Now, the 100S Netbook and Chromebook both have, the webcam and the 11-inch screen and the small form factor, which was great, right? I was able to fit it in any bag I ever needed it to be in, and it was light, very easy to transport, and so was the charger, so that was pretty great. However, there were a couple differences between the Netbook and the Chromebook. The Chromebook did come with a dual-core Celeron. However, both of those cores are clocked a little higher, and it still beat the Atom from the Netbook on passmark benchmarks. But you could go up to 4 gigs of memory depending on the configuration you got. You could still get up to 32 gigs of onboard storage. But it did come with Chrome OS, it didn't come with Windows 10. The price points were different too. The Netbook with Windows 10, it was about $200, when the Chromebook was $150, right? The typing experience on the Chromebook was much better than it was on the Netbook. It was still a little mushy. I mean, I'm spending, sub $200 on a laptop, basically. But I did not have the stuck keycaps, and it wasn't as mushy and as awful of a typing experience as was on the Netbook. Literally, the Netbook I don't want to use because of the typing. And if I do use it, I generally have an extra small form factor keyboard that I'm running around with. So, just something to consider on that point. I/O differences, the Chromebook actually came with a USB 3.0 port and had a standard SD card reader, which I tend to like a little bit more because adapters are everywhere for the SD card to the micro SD card. Also, I feel like with the HDMI out, the Chromebook did a better job scaling it up to higher resolutions, let's say when I plug it up to my TV to watch, some sort of somethings or anything. So then, then the actual Netbook. So just that's something to consider. One thing both of these machines have down is their battery life. Holy cow. Lasts forever. And I'm not worrying about where's my charger whenever it gets down to about 30%. It's actually pretty nice. I used both of these for remote work mainly to get into my primary machine. I actually edited some videos a lot of times whenever I was out and about on those netbooks, or my netbook or Chromebook. However, my Chromebook got stolen, and that's why I have the Netbook now, which I kind of regret because I really wish I got that Chromebook instead. Having a Windows operating system has been convenient. I've been able to install pretty much, anything I really need to for me to be able to, talk with a friend, do this, Skype, whatever. However, there are workarounds when it comes to the Chrome OS, and I think right now Chrome OS is getting a little bit better about that. All in all, when it comes down to it, I prefer the Chromebook over the Netbook version. Yes, having Windows was nice, being able to do certain things on the network itself rather than having to remote in. However, most of the time I'm remoting in, and the Chromebook is cheaper, better constructed, and has better I/O. So I would say Chromebook wins on this one. I hope you liked this video. It was kind of weird, but whatever. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And, like it, dislike it. I couldn't care less anyway. But you guys, have a great day.